In other news, pork is one of China's favorite sources of meat. But since early March, many marketplaces around the country have been raising its prices. Our reporter Wang Hui went out and about talking to butchers and customers alike to investigate the causes and analysis about the effects of the price surge.
Feng Suying has been selling pork in the market for years. Today, she purchased it for 27 yuan a kilogram and intends to sell it at 31. Thus, 4 yuan per kilo profit is worth about 60 US cents.
The profit is small, as the meat is already expensive. If I market any higher, it will drive my old customers away. I don't want to lose them.
Feng's competition are no different.
It's more expensive than last year. I sold them at 24 yuan last March, but now it's 34, which is 40% higher. The problem is the soaring purchasing price.
Their customers are also feeling the pinch, but feel they have no other option.
It's expensive. It has increased several yuan a kilogram from a month ago, but beef and lamb are more expensive than pork, so we have to stick with it.
March usually is not a peak season for pork consumption in China. But according to Chinese Ministry of Agriculture, their prices have been on the rise since early March. For each kilogram, the national average price has hit more than 25 yuan, which is about $4 US. It's 50% higher than the same time last year.
Chinese people have a special affinity for pork. A report from the Ministry of Agriculture showed it produced 2/3 of all China's meat in 2014. A year later, Chinese people ate 60 million tons of it, or about 42 kilograms per person. However, the country's pork industry frequently sees periods of boom and bust, and smallholder farmers are quick to respond to any changes in cost. The price drop since late 2014 has driven many farmers out, which has had a knock-on effect on supply, and this has driven the price up further.
It's definitely decided by the demand and offer. And to some extent, Chinese market is not so stable market, because most of Chinese farmers raise pork individually, so they cannot assess the market fluctuations.
Ding says the price surge may remain for several months, and this might force the Chinese government to step in.
The Chinese government will try to stabilize the prices by releasing some porks in the stock, because Chinese government has some strategic reserve of pork.
Ding says pork's rather small contribution to the consumer price index won't affect the likelihood of inflation. And although the Chinese government has committed to importing more agricultural products in the future, he doesn't believe the price hike will have any influence on that decision. Wang Hui, CCTV, Beijing.